Okay, our next question comes from a longtime contact and supporter in Argentina. And he says, Mr. LaRouche, greetings from Argentina. How can the globalist oligarchy have power, political, economic, ideological, cultural, etc., without using the creative powers which are unique to human beings? And why is it that those who do employ those powers do not have power? Or is it a mistake to even apply the attribute power to the oligarchy? Or, also, could it be that the power which the oligarchy employs is made possible by the fact that there are not enough people on a world scale who use their creative powers?
Well, that is certainly absolutely true. My congratulations to the gentleman. It's an excellent sentiment, and not a mere sentiment. That's true. But what the key thing is what I just said. We have to understand that mankind is an evolutionary animal, and not an animal. And mankind depends upon the noetic powers which no other known living species ever exhibited. That is therefore mankind's inbred mission, its inbred capabilities, its identity. What the oligarchy, which suppresses the creativity, is therefore the enemy of mankind in man's clothing. Maybe we should take all their clothing away, or something like that, so they would be embarrassed, in two senses of the term embarrassed. So the point is the failure to recognize that man has an obligation to survive. And surviving is not simply defending yourself against the neighbor next door. It's the requirement to realize that this solar system, which is a very low-grade system, you know, this is not a big system. This is a poor little thing on the edges of our galaxy, right? Not that big a deal. And it gets weak, it goes to sleep on the job as it's doing now. They're not heating up the place anymore. It's going to get colder. You're going to freeze. So it's this quality of mankind, in mankind. Mankind has to understand himself. And I think one of the problems is we believe in a lot of things that are silly, but they're popular. We got a neighbor nearby. Anyway, so what we have to do is understand we've come to the end of the possibility of running the planet the way it's been run by mankind so far. What we have is we have tickles. We have cases in which gestures have been made in the direction of proving what mankind is and can be. And apart from all these damn idiots and fools. And therefore, what we have to do is, instead of sitting back and saying, well, it's not our time, it's not they won't let us do this now, it's not our time. We have to go along with the way things are. That's just plain stupidity. I mean, you have to realize what a poor little solar system we live in. And we think Jupiter is a mighty object out in that solar system, when the whole system is going to go to sleep on us. You're kidding yourself. Which means that mankind has intellectual capabilities innate to mankind. These have to be called forth, and instead of trying to use ordinary opinions, we've got to say, what is it that threatens man, even by our negligence? And how do we do something about it? How do we defend ourselves against asteroids which could wipe out mankind on Earth in one blow? And similar kinds of things in this planet. Obviously, mankind has to act as really bigger than the sun. Not in size, not in weight, not in temperature, but mankind is smarter than the sun. We just have to learn that fact.